Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it may be for you. I need to close my door. I didn't do it because I'm a big dumb. I forgot to do so many things today, guys. I didn't change the stream title. A lot. I didn't prepare. And I'm gonna be standing up, so I'm gonna be putting you guys over here. Oh, that's not where I wanted you. I'm sorry. See? There. A little high. Sorry. Boop. A little sideways. Boop. Maybe better? Yeah? Question mark? I don't know. And then actual chat. Come with me. Hello, hello. How are you doing, cutie? We'll put that there. I should take that off. Whoop. Okay. I didn't put my trackers on because I am definitely ready. Excuse me? Already? This early? Let me frickin'. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Peachy Cult, where we murder people with happiness, kindness, and love. Alright, cutie, make sure to murder one person every single day, even if that person is yourself, as long as you're trying your best to make yourself and everyone else around you happy. That's what really matters, alright? I love and appreciate you. Alright. Bop. 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 I need my trackers on because I forgot about it. But also, I think they're dead. So that's also fun. I have big brain. I don't know if you know this. But yay. Let's see. Do I have the other things somewhere? Why would I? That's the thing. Is why would I have anything that I need? I'm a streamer. Professional streamer. Why would I? Definitely professional. Why would I have anything that I need? Maybe we'll chill without trackers for a little bit. Brain. Okay. Alright. Wee. Alrighty, righty, tidy, righty, da brata. Okay, so I can check and see what percentage that is. Today's stream is not going to be too long because I have friends that are coming over today. So, yay! Tomorrow hopefully will be a longer stream. And actually, it's probably gonna start around the same time, maybe just a tad bit earlier, but not too much. And I wanted to look at some worlds, but I don't know. Ooh-wee! These are so biggie worlds. Maybe we won't. Oh, I did go to here, so maybe it's loaded already? Question mark? It was kind of fun. So, I don't know. I could just sit and we could talk about what happened this week. Maybe that's a thing. Hand. Alright. Story times. Meh. Trash on my floor. Disgusting. So this week has been really kind of crazy, to be honest. Been up and down on the roller coaster of emotions. It's a good thing I don't remember it, kind of, but also not, you know. I have a horrible memory. So, yay! But cheese and crackers was yesterday a horrible day. It started off decent, because I woke up, got to talk to people, like, happiness. I was like, alright, today's gonna be a bad day, because when is it a good day? It hasn't really been a good day in a while, like the entire week. So, today is my first day off, for those who didn't know. Yesterday was my Friday. Today is my Saturday. So, yay! And today I still did work, so it's not really my first day off. So, whatever. But yesterday I was like, alright, beginning is gonna be okay. You know, the drive to work, which is a 30-minute drive, which is amazing. I love it. And then I get there, and everyone's already there, so I feel late. Even though I'm like 10-15 minutes early, I feel late because everyone's already there. And then I have absolutely like no dogs. So I'm a dog groomer. I don't know how many people don't know, but I'm a dog groomer and my dogs weren't there yet. So I'm just sitting around waiting for my first dog. First dog shows up, and I believe it was Hero. And Hero is an adorable dog, kind of a little feisty, but the mom and they have a son, and the son's really cute. And the last time that they came in, they were obsessed with Godzilla. So it was like, Godzilla this, Godzilla that, and he was like talking facts about Godzilla and like a bunch of other stuff about Godzilla, and I was like, this is really cool. And one of our coworkers just likes fighting people, and he decided, I'm gonna fight this kid, and just started like fighting with him, and I'm like, what are you doing? What? And so, like, they, you know, whatever, and he brings in this little Godzilla action figure little toy thing. It's not very big, it's a little, you know, and he's like walking around with it. He's so cute, and I'd, you know, take his dog and we talk for like 10 minutes maybe, because he's adorable. And then I take the dog back, and they're like, all right, we gotta go, you know. It's like, it was nice talking to you, see you later. Well, this time it was actually about Sonic. So the second time that they came in, it was still Godzilla, but this time it was Sonic. So he had a Sonic shirt on, he had a little Sonic keychain, and he was like, look, it's Sonic! And I was like, first he was like, Mom, can I show her? Can I show her? And she was like, yeah. Look what I got! It's a cute little tiny Sonic keychain. It's like one of those like flexible, like plastic cheap ones, you know? Where it's like, look, it's my Sonic keychain! And I was like, oh, that's so cool, that's awesome! And I was like, oh, which one's your favorite Sonic? Because it was like the pop art, so it had like 4 across, 4 down, kind of, I think. But it was pictures of Sonic, but it was different colors. Like, which one's your favorite Sonic on your shirt? And you like pointed at the bottom corner one. And I was like, oh, nice! Trying to, you know, I like connecting with, you know, my clients and, you know, all that stuff. It's hard sometimes, so I like to really connect to the ones that, you know, are really actually sweet. And so, like, I was getting the dog, and I was talking to him, and I was just laughing with the mom, because, like, he's adorable, you know? And like, I get the dog back, and she's like, all right, we gotta let her do her stuff, you know? yeah, I'll see you guys, I'll call you when they're done, you know? take the dog back. They're little scared puppies, so they peed like a little bit out of the lobby. Like when I got them back behind the door that we have, they peed in my arms, and then they peed like in the cage, and then when I put them on the floor. So there was a lot of pee, but I was okay. I was like, all right, whatever. There's a little pee on my sleeve. That's, not the best start of the day, but it's, better than getting anal gland. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just rinse off that, put it on my station to dry for a little bit. I think there's a little bit on my pants or something, but I was like, I'm gonna get wet anyways, so it's whatever. And then I was debating on waiting for another dog, and I did, and I waited for that dog, and then they came in, and I bathed. It was a big dog, not a big dog, but I think it was like a little pit bull kind of thing. And so I bathed that one and Hero. So it was Hero and Hartley. And they're cuties. Little shy pups. But they're cuties. And I did those doggies. And I think at that time, I was waiting for them to dry. And I was looking at my schedule. And then the phone rang. And I was like, hi, how can I help you? Yeah, I'd like to make an appointment. I would like to see if I can get in today. Basically kind of what they said. I don't want to say exactly what they said, but I was like, yeah, let me see. What's your phone number? I did it. All right, cool. You've been here before. Not here, but at a different place. And I was like, okay, so what do you want to get done? Haircut, bath. I was like, let me see if I can squeeze you in. I had nothing at 11 o'clock. I was like, all right, can you come at 11? Perfect. Cool. This is our address, because she didn't know where we were. For some reason, she decided to call us and not really look up where we were before that. Whatever. So she comes in 10 minutes late for an appointment I squeezed into my schedule with a dog that was not the same size as was in her account, saying it was an extra small toy poodle. This is not a toy poodle. This is not an extra small. This is at least a small, medium dog that is not purebred poodle. It doesn't look like it the way that it was. No. And she was like, I want it fluffy. Oh my god. And that's one of the worst things, because it's hard to groom a fluffy dog because you don't know how many mats are in this dog. So I was like, all right, let me see. No mats except for behind the ears that I found. It smelled like poop though. Apparently her daughter put her in the bath and did do a good job. So I'm assuming, to be honest, that this dog played in poop / dirt, mud, whatever, and they were like, all right, I can't deal with this dog, take it. and so they just brought it in, and it was like, okay, all right. The dog pet smelled like poop, had poop stuff on its fur. It was great times. So I had that to do, along with the other dogs I had to do. I was squeezing this dog in because I was like, you know what, I need money. Hello, cutie. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty decent. I am retelling stories of the yesterday of my last day of work of the week, starting my weekend today. So that lady was fun. And then, it kind of got worse from there because I started stressing out. More dogs came in, and I was like, oh god. And I had that dog, that poodle on the table, and the mom was staring through the window. Now, mind you, when I was checking in the dog and telling her the information, yeah, it's gonna be around 4 hours, she was like, what? 4 hours? What? And I was like, yeah, it's gonna be 4 hours because you just told me that your dog is new to grooming and not very good at it. So of course it's gonna be longer than normal. And it looked like she'd been to another place at least 2 times, maybe once. I didn't really look at the cancellations. So this dog has been groomed before and probably didn't take too long because they had absolutely nothing to do. I have a full schedule today, ma'am. I didn't say that. Maybe I should have, but she was like, what? Okay. oh, okay, and left. Came back 2.5 hours later. I was gonna hit the 4-hour mark on this dog. I was gonna do it perfectly in 4 hours. Mom is staring at through the window. Apparently, I saw her like once, and apparently one of our other coworkers that is near the window, I'm like across the room on the other side, not near the window, but you can still see me perfectly, the angle that she was. And the person that was at the window had a dog that was horrible and was bucking and barking, especially since that lady was standing there, because people. He loves people. It's like, oh my God, person, save me, you know? And so he stops, the groomer there stops and just starts staring at her. Now, mind you, none of us like this man. No one in the salon likes this man. He has no brain, to be honest. A majority of the time, no brain cells. Every once in a while, we have a very nice conversation about things, but majority of the time, no one likes him. So, he is standing there staring at this lady. Apparently, she pulls up her phone. He walks around his dog the way that the tables are. He walks around the table to where she is and is like, no. No photos. And I personally don't like being photographed or videotaped while I'm grooming. I don't even like being watched while I'm working. So having this lady come in early, like, was really uncomfortable to come and have someone watch me. Like, you shouldn't even be here. I said I would call you. We verified your number. You don't come in early. All right? You think people would understand that, but no, so many people don't understand that. Now, I get it if you're like, yeah, I have a certain time that I need this dog to be done, and you told us before we made the appointment, like, yeah, I need this dog to be done in 3 hours, 2 hours, I need this dog to be done at this time. All right, cool, I understand you standing out there and being like, yeah, so you said it was gonna be done by this time, but it wasn't even. What is even that? I had an hour and a half to have this dog done, and she was standing there. So yeah, he said no. Lady stares at him like she wants to kill him. I didn't see any of this, but that's what he said. So she finally kind of wanders off somewhere. I don't know where. Or no, she's still there, and I take the dog because I don't want her to be growling at my dog, because he started looking at her like, is that my mom? Is that my mom? And so I was like, all right, nope, I can't do this because this dog will go insane. Already has been insane. Does not like their paws being touched. Does not like their face being touched. Doesn't like anything happening. So I had to take the dog to the back because it would go insane if I did anything else to it. So I started bathing the other dogs that I needed to bathe. And then whenever the coworkers come back to the bathing area, it's like, hey, so your nails are here right now. So I had a nails and teeth brush that I had to do for this dog. So I walked out, started checking them in. I'm like, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna do the nails and teeth. Yeah, all right, cool. Started printing up paper, and this lady comes up in front of these people and staring at me. Where's my dog? Are they done? When are they gonna be done? And this little kid's like, where's my dog? Where's my dog? Yeah, where's my dog? And I was like in the middle of like trying to print these papers and get this done fast because I'm already late, right? I'm trying to get these. I had 3 haircuts, maybe 4. Not 4 haircuts, I think. I might have finished one already. I don't know, but I had haircuts and baths that I had to do still, and it was like running at the end of the day, and I was like, Also, hello, welcome to the Peachy Call. Wait, why don't I have my thing anymore? What happened? Welcome to the Peachy Call, where we murder people. Murder people with happiness, kindness, and love, as long as you're trying your best to make yourself and everyone else around. Wait, yeah. I don't know. Murder people. Just murder people, alright? With happiness, kindness, and love, as long as you're trying your best to make yourself and everyone else around you happy. That's really matters. I love and appreciate you. Also, hi Storm. get on VR chat so we can hang out. I thought you were on and I started stream before I looked. Oh yeah, and then I was like, no, your dog's not ready. She's like, yeah, how long? I have coffee and water. Which one do you want me to hydrate with? Because one hydrates you and the other one kind of doesn't hydrate you, but it's still water. Technically. So, water or coffee? Which one? Water? Thank you, I appreciate it. Where did I put my water? Do I not have water? I put my cups downstairs, didn't I? Heck, I can. Oh, no, I actually do have one. Hehe, it's hiding from me. I had a big thing of water. Took a nap. That's good. You deserve a nap, cutie. Thank you for the hydration. I appreciate it. Yeah. And I said 2 hours. 2 hours, okay? She was like, what? 2 hours? I'm like, yeah. Said, oh, okay. Okay. And leaves, you know. I was like, lady, you came in an hour and a half early. I had to put your dog back. And guess what your dog did? Decided to throw itself into the water bowl, get itself all wet. So that means I have to dry your dog again. I only added a half hour to your time that I gave you at the beginning. Not really much of a difference, friend. Not really. And if you didn't come at all, you know, it would have been 4 hours. Maybe a little less than that. I bet I had other bad dogs. You know, I had the other haircut was kind of feisty for touching the butt. They had a little sensitive butt. Also, I'm pretty sure it's because they have compacted fur because their mom doesn't want them to get a shed release. They just want them to be shaved, and it's really hard to shave a dog without having them be de-shedded. So that was a nice fight with the dog, not the mom. I don't really remember any other dogs because it was just, my last dog was a cute little cattle dog, a little nervous, but I kind of had to rush, not like rush too fast, but you know, go a little faster than, you know, I would have. And their parents were standing outside, so of course they were going crazy, and everyone else's dog was going crazy, and I was finishing them up 15 minutes after I was supposed to be gone. So it's great, I love it, and I left 30 minutes after I was actually supposed to be leaving. So a little bit of overtime. Yay, party. But who knows, I'm probably not going to be paid for it because our boss doesn't like to give us overtime. But whatever, it really doesn't matter. But I would, like, everyone left, and so it was just me, and I was like, you know, typing in everything, and I'm so glad no one came in, no phone calls happened, and I just had to rebook my dogs, mop, turn off lights, dump the mop water, which no one does. No one does on certain days. We're all looking at you, Chris. So it's nice to come in the next day with dirty mop water and then have the one person who is actually really nice, responsible, and does her stuff, have her do it, you know, have the lady who can't really do things because her shoulder is messed up, because her knees are messed up, have that lady do it. Not her job. Not her job. It's like, his logic is so stupid. I can rant forever about this man. He makes me so angry. I need to undo my cord. Woo! That was fun. Okay. Was there anything else that happened yesterday? Just crazy parents, crazy dogs. Was not a good day at work. After work, I had to call this cutie that's gonna come join us in a couple seconds. He helped me calm down and not actually cry when I got home. That was nice. No one was home, which made it even better. I was so happy. I talked to my grandma, see what she wanted to do with dinner. I said Jimmy John's. She said, heck yeah. And I was so happy because I freaking love Jimmy John's. And I had a tuna sandwich with barbecue chips and root beer. One of my favorite things in the world. Sadly, the freaking Jimmy John's man decided, hey, I'm gonna go through this first gate. Waka, waka, waka. Oh, look, there's another gate. And also an angry dog. Let me open this door to the angry dog. Hello? Hello? Like, anyone in there? Knock, knock, knock. Hello? Big Brain over here said, I'm gonna go up to this dog that is barking at me. My dog could have bit you. My dog could have bit you. She doesn't bite people, of course. She's not aggressive like that. She's just a scaredy cat. But when a dog has that type of language, where they are growling and barking at you, wouldn't your brain go, this dog is aggressive. Maybe I shouldn't. And this might be my grandma's fault, but if a thing, it's like, it says leave at the door, you don't go up inside of the house. When you see a Ring doorbell outside and says leave at door, social, like no contact, you don't go in the first door. You don't see another door, see an aggressive dog, and you're like, oh, there's a little tiny doorbell over there. Let me just go over to this door, through the aggressive dog, through all this area where you can leave it. So my grandma came up to the kid and was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I saw a doorbell over there. It's like, well, we have one outside. Did you not see that one? Literally. And she was just angry, but in that nice grandma angry way. Like, and I was like running to get my dog. I'm like, why is she barking this aggressively? Like, she never does that just when she hears a noise. So someone is there. And I may or may not have been in my PJs. So I was not dressed to talk to a human being. So when I saw him, I went, yeet. I was just looking over, like just a little bit over the wall so I could see what was happening. And I was like, what is this man doing? Like, I was ready for the man to ring the doorbell, leave it there, and then leave. I was like, all right, I'll get the food, Grandma. You order it, I'll grab it from outside, I'll get you, we can hang out in your room or in our house, whatever you want to do. Hi, Jumpy, how are you doing, cutie? But instead, this man said, I'm gonna do all of the things that red flags. I see red flags. I'm gonna go through these red flags. I'm gonna push some of them out of the way real quick to give you your food. Because Jimmy John's, yeah. And this man wasn't even quick. They weren't even quick. We freaking got it, and it was a while later. Jimmy John's 5 minutes away. Less than 5 minutes away. We're like, all right, whatever. We got our food. We're good. No one died. He didn't get bit. We're happy. I helped my grandma carry in the little bag and the drinks and stuff and set everything on our kitchen table, and we're like, all right, cool. Sit down. Bag's wet. And I'm like, why is the bag wet? I pull out my sandwich. It's a little wet. It's not the sandwich. Pull out my sandwich, pull out her sandwich. And then the pickles. Because my grandma likes pickles and chips. And because she's cool. And good tip, if you ever have Jimmy John's or any place that has chips and pickles, she takes the pickles and the regular chips and like basically runs them on the pickle to get the juices on the chip. And then you get pickle chips. It's pretty good. And then when you're done with the chips, you get to eat a pickle. So it's pretty good. I enjoy it. I get half a pickle. She gets half a pickle. She puts her chips on our pickles, delicious. And I'm just like, why? Why is this wet? Like, who was like, yes, let me put this soaking wet pickle into this paper and put that in the bag with other things. And I was like, all right, whatever. Pickles can be wet sometimes, but like, Jesus, it's a lot. And then I open up my sandwich and it's wet. Got some tuna juice in there and I'm like, what the heck is this? Open up the sandwich and there's only 4 scoops of tuna, and it's very, very small scoops of tuna. And you can see each individual one. Well, usually they stuff it. They stuff the sandwich full. And they stuff it and they put a bunch of lettuce in there, a bunch of stuff. But no, they said, nope, I'm gonna use this little tiny spoon that I have that I dropped on the floor and rusted. I'm gonna take a little scoop and do boop. Only 4. Yeah, maybe only 4, but they're bigger ones. And the reason that Jimmy John's takes the bread out. So the way that Jimmy John's, if you've never had Jimmy John's before, they have Subway, they have the baguettes. And then that fluffy inside from the crust, I guess. They kind of scoop that out, on the top part. So there's room for other stuff in there. So there's it's interesting and it's good and I like it. So that there's more room for the filling part of it, the tuna and everything else. No, instead I'm gonna smash your sandwich. So my sandwich was flat. It was like a panini. Like what? What? No, if it was grilled, all right, I'd understand. But no, this man said, my seat's kind of not soft anymore. Let me just put my, tuna sandwich. That's supposed to be cold, so I'm gonna sit on it real quick. That's probably not what happened, but that's what it looked like. Freaking sat on my sandwich. The heck? Hi, baby, what's up? I'm complaining about our Jimmy John's. And my grandma... Yeah, I saw you downstairs. You being a cutie. And my grandma gets a Little John, so it's like a little baby version, Also doesn't have a lot of tuna. Not as sat on as mine. And we started eating and she's like, oh, this is messy. Did they put any napkins in there like I told them to? I usually take everything out of the bag. I'm like, I don't think so. I took everything out and I looked in the bag and I was like, nope, I'll grab you one though. So I went over, grabbed napkins. The things that my grandma put did not happen. But I can kind of forgive because my grandma is not the most tech savvy person in the world. So it is. Oh, he's going back down. Okay. It is possible that she did not check the napkins and the social distancing drop off, whatever. She might have unchecked them. Who knows? Because it's default to have those things, I think. But who knows? I found it a better story if she actually did that, but that she didn't do that. That they just decided to go against everything that we put on there. So we've ordered from them so many times that I would assume that she would actually be like, yes, I want napkins and I want them to drop it off at the door. Cause she's pretty good, for her age. She knows how to get around her iPad and her computer, as she calls it, though. Her phone and her iPad, She understands it. So I would assume that she's ordered this before so she knows what she's doing. But I don't know. Jimmy John's has upset me and my grandma. But it's better than Chili's, because the last few times that we ordered from Chili's, especially from DoorDash, they said, I'm not going to give you your full meal. Both times. And I think one of the times was me, and the other times was my mom. So that's nice. I love DoorDash. I don't. It's a decent service, but every time we do order from it, they just don't. They just don't like us. And it's great. I love it. It's amazing. It also was horrible when me and my grandma were at Washington. We ordered from almost every time we ordered from DoorDash, they were like, actually, we're not going to give you everything, and we're not going to tell you that we don't have it. Because I feel like the Jimmy John's thing was that they didn't have the tuna. You could have been like, call or like said something when dropping off and been like, I am so sorry about the not having tuna. We're going to discount you something. We're going to give you those bags of chips. We're going to something. Or like, hey, we don't have enough tuna. Do you want us to make you a different sandwich? Or are you okay with having like little tuna? Instead of being like, just a little. Because last time we ordered, they were like, oh, we don't have tuna. Teehee. So, you know, there's so many ways that it could have gone better. But they said, no, you're gonna make it worse. And Storm, coffee or water?
It's hydration. It's water. Coffee, dehydration.
Well, you know what? It's drinking, so hush your face.
Water.
Eh. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
Pennsylvania now.
I'm a vampire. Bleh, bleh, bleh. I wish I could stream for longer, but I can't stream for too much longer. Oh, I guess I could tell you about the April Fool's plan that we have that we're going to be doing tonight, and I'll tell y'all tomorrow about what happens. So, our manager, that I don't really love too much, but, you know, he's not horrible. You know, he's a manager, so of course he's not going to be amazing. But... So, for April Fool's, one of our coworkers decided... Oh, I thought something was spilling. I was scared. Decided that they were going to grab, like, photos of our manager and blow them up and make them... Wait a second. Nope, wrong one. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Okay, that was a little loud for me. Fun. Okay, sorry. What is happening? They're gonna take photos of him and put them on, like, in our store, like, all around. And they ordered buttons, but they're not gonna get here till next week, sometime after April Fool's. So one of the people contacted Chris, of all people, and said, do you know of anyone that has a button machine? And he said, let me check. And apparently he has contacts with a bunch of his teachers, his old grade school teachers, and a bunch of other people that I was like, what the heck, bro? And like, none of them had it. And then he mentioned that, and he was like, yeah, we just need someone with a button machine. Like, I guess I'm gonna have to go to Michael's and get a button machine. And I was like, I have a button machine. And he was like, kept ranting, because he was still ranting, and he was, and then Brittany was like, she has a button machine. And he was like, what? And I'm like, OBS? What's wrong with you? OBS, don't do this to me. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. I don't know why. Okay, we're back? Question mark. Oh, that's nice. So I disconnected. That's beautiful. I love it. All right, so it's a good thing I'm gonna be ending soon. So fun times, fun times. But yeah, we're basically, he said, oh, you have button machine? I'm like, yeah, I have button machine. And he's like, can you make buttons? I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, all right, I just need to get the supplies to make the buttons. Like the pins and the plastic part and all that. And I'm like, I have that. Like, what kind of person has a button machine without the actual things to make the buttons with? You know, like, what? Like, that's kind of funky to me. So I said, yes, I have all of that stuff. And all I would need from you and anyone else who is doing this is basically getting that material stuff back. Really, that's it. And I kind of want to, depending on how much ink we need, I'm going to give my parents some money for the ink. As my contribution for it, because it is not my printer and it is not my ink. And for some reason, I think my mom stole my circle cutter, so we might have to be cutting them by hand, which is nice. So excited. I have a cutter for it and everything. I have everything all set up, all great. But I don't know what she did with it because she's done a lot of crafts. So who knows? Who knows? Certainly I do not. Bop, 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 ba da ba da ba 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 da burp burp. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. So it is 3 o'clock. I have 2 hours until they're going to be done with work. So that means I have 2 hours to clean. Yay! It's not too much of a mess, but I also have been trying to find this circle cutter. And I also texted my mom because I'm pretty sure she has it. So I'm going to double check in all the places that she would have put it. In all the places that I would have shoved it. And I'm going to double check and see what it would look like on the buttons as well, because I made a couple different sizes. Yeah. So fun times. So what am I going to do now? I am going to become a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I broke it. Okay. Hi, Michael, I love you. Big heart. Big kisses. Ooh, ooh. Jesus. My nose has been so stuffy today. To you too, moist. Okay. Oh, actually, I can do that. And then, I'm gonna change to this, and then, yeah, little beans. Little feet beans, look at my feet beans, because I don't have full body on, but look at my feet beans, feet beans, feet beans. And then, and then hand beans. Bing! Brah! Brah! Bike on me. Like me, but you can. Up. Beautiful. Why did I do that? I clicked the wrong one. Ah! Where am I? Where am I? Sag, I don't have anyone to raid. You have a surprise? A surprise? That reminded me of a joke that my mom told in front of me and someone else and my grandma. Would anyone like to hear the joke and what my grandma replied with?
Hi, cutie pie.
I'm doing pretty decent, especially since I'm here with this cutie and I'm streaming and I'm chilling. I'm doing pretty decent. So yeah, how you doing? The last part to my PC is supposed to come today. Hey, let's go! And you want huggies and kissies? Oh, whoa! All right then. Cutie pies, you all are cutie pies, cutie pies, cutie bodie dodie dodie cutie pie. A raid target? Sure. As long as they're not big stremmer. Not too big of stremmer. I like small stremmers. Yourself. Yeah, mom. I've been hanging out too much with my friends. Bum 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 dun 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 dun. The darn heaven left again, built that bed, got no rhythm. Do 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 do. Just X. That's not alright. Sounds good to me. I love how I have a freaking thing for that. I should have known better than to cheat friend and waste the chance that I've been given. I was like, what are you talking about? That's good. Ooh. Sadly, Eric, you came at the end of my stream. I am so sorry. I have things that I'm doing today, plans that have been put in motion, and I have to get going, but I love and appreciate so very much. I will be streaming of the morrows, so I will see you guys then. Bam, bam. Let me just grab this real quick and do a boop at the bop bop. Bap da bap bap bap. So we're going to be rating this adorable being. I've not really seen any of their content, but I trust my beautiful baby, Most Begal, to bring us to a very nice person. So we will be rating them. Make sure to give them love and appreciation for me. Alright, bubbies? Had a great time, like always. Yes, I'm sorry, it was so short. I love you, Bagel. I love you, Eric. And I love you, everyone else who is in chat, who is not chatting. You cute little lurkers. Cutie pies. I'm on Discord. If you want to talk more, always. I have the DMs in my server. I don't talk just without anyone talking, because I'm bad at talking. Ha ha. But yeah. I'll let y'all know if I'm actually gonna cancel on there as well. But yes. I love you guys so much. Have fun. Have a wonderful day, night times, and wherever you may be, and stay peachy for me, okay, baby? Okay. I'm gonna wait for 5 years. Bye bye.